My recruiting didn't really start until like the summer before my senior year, and then even really like beginning of senior year. Playing in college wasn't something that was on my mind. It was just something that I did and I was good at, but never was it on my mind to like get recruited. I wasn't in that position where I started early and was prepping for it and everything like that. I just got a couple coaches that were calling me, and then I kind of decided that maybe it was something that I could do and wanted to do. And so it started a little late for me. Miami was something that I kind of decided was the right school for me. I took a visit. I did meet the coaches, but they didn't have an extremely high interest in me as like a scholarship player. But they did tell me that I was able to, come early in the summer and work out with the guys, and eventually, was just walking onto the team that way. So, a lot of time, most of your time is in practice. Practice player, helping the scholarship guys, prep for a certain game plan or something like that. So a lot of my experience was, practicing against those guys and, being a part of the program that way. My freshman year was our best year. We actually made it to the NCAA tournament on a buzzer beater in the MAC tournament to beat Akron, which I was there for, which is a lot of fun. But for as far as like, spots on the bench, typically they rotate that 4 or 5 guys that they have as like walk-ons or like practice players. And then, certain games they'll let, certain guys like dress at the end of the bench. Yeah, so I was able to do that a couple times, but obviously I had my times where I did not do that. So I was fortunate enough to at least be a part of the team. I had a great time. I don't think that I would have picked anywhere else. Looking back, I can't really imagine myself anywhere else either. Some of my best friends are guys that I met freshman year at Miami, and I still live with one now, and we're all really good friends, so I wouldn't trade it for anything, actually. When I think back on it, it's definitely something I think about, whether, you go to a smaller school, you play a lot more, or if you go to a bigger school and you don't play, so that would definitely be something like in the recruiting process that I still think about quite a bit. And, if I were to ever talk to somebody about that, I'd always, have them weigh those pros and cons, just because it's such a different experience. It's easy to kind of go through the process and just say, I don't care, where I go, or I don't care where I play, or I don't care what I study. But, deep down you probably do. And it's, probably one of those things that, you probably have to think about it and, think about what you actually want and what makes you happy. And that way, just makes the process of trying to find a college, the easiest. Definitely find the right fit first, worry about basketball second. That would be my main message, is to just kind of, remain open-minded, but truly think about the school that you want first.